American males. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe.
One of the jobs I had was that of a prison guard. I worked as a prison guard at San Quentin Prison for several months. And I saw the horrors of prison life. But there were some things I didn't see, but I learned at this conference. For example, there's a young man by the name of Johnny Perez, who's an expert on solitary confinement. You know, when a man, and you can end up in solitary confinement if a guard doesn't like you. If he doesn't like the way you look, if he doesn't like the way you speak, if he doesn't like the way you're acting, they're going to assign you to solitary confinement, a low room where you spend 24, sometimes 24 hours a day. No conversation. Johnny Perez told the story of the guard who brought his food to him 6 days a week. And he would shove it into him very gently. He said if the guard was in a bad mood and didn't like him, he would shove it in real fast and the food would fall on the floor, and he would have to get down, boys, on the floor and eat the food. The guard wouldn't speak to him. He said he had not heard a human voice for about 4 or 5 months. And he wanted to hear a human voice so bad, he said, I know how I can make that guard speak to me. So Alex Hosey, you know what he did? What? When the guard brought his food in the next day, he called the guard, you know what the SOB is, I won't say the word. He called him an SOB, MF, he just called him a bunch of names, and the guard was shocked. He looked at it, and the guard started calling him names. He said he was so glad to hear the guard's voice that the name sounded good. Star for communication, star for contact. So young people, boys, I'm so happy to see you here. I met young men, Dr. Ted Ranshaw and myself. Met one young man, good-looking kid, wasn't quite 30 years of age. Dr. Newman has spent 16 years in a federal prison, third-time offender. So when he told me, Dr. Rivers, that he had spent 15 years in a federal prison, I said, how many people did you kill? He said, none. 3 times theft. Theft, a nonviolent crime, spent 16 years in prison. That's why it's so, this conference, protest. We're protesting that. We're protesting that. That should not happen in America today.
Thanks for joining us at the Institute of African American Males. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.